Hey, Jackson, I want to know, what are your thoughts on Tumani's big block to end the game, and what does it say about his potential?
That was crucial. I mean, Tamani shows up and makes big time plays. Um, he knocked down 2 clutch free throws, and then, got to play the game block. I mean, his potential's through the roof. He works harder than anybody I've ever met. So, and he's an awesome dude. So, one of my boys.
Hey, Jackson. Obviously, a lot of minutes tonight, 7 points, but maybe even more than what you scored. It seemed like it was the energy that you brought, to the court tonight. Can you just kind of talk about the aspect of it, and when you're in the game, why that's so important for you to kind of bring it like you did tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it's with the help of my teammates and the bench. If I don't feel their energy, then there's no energy coming out of me. And so it was a team win. Team win. I couldn't have done it without my teammates, my coaches who constantly push me in practice, and that's kind of like my role. I found my role, be an energy guy. Move it out the ball, do the little things, and seems like it worked for me.
All right, thanks, buddy.
Up next, let's have Mark Weiser and then Henry Queen.
Jackson, how satisfying is it for guys like yourself and McMillan to come off the bench and contribute like you did in a win? So obviously they needed everything you guys could give.
Yeah, I mean, it's very satisfying. I mean, when you work your tail off every day, you're ready when your number's called. And me and Ty were ready when our numbers were called. Ty had some awesome minutes, huge rebounds, huge putbacks. Ty did a really good job, and that just, shout out to his work ethic during practice every day. When he comes in and gets extra work in, shout out Ty McMillan.
It looked like you were kind of pushing up on Scottie Pippen Jr. What was the game plan to rein him in?
I mean, lock up, keep the ball in front. Same with Sharif Cooper. Same with Scottie Pippen Jr. Keep the ball in front, and help defense wins games.
Okay, let's have Ryan Curley and then Davis Baker.
Hey, Jackson, you were matched up on Scottie Pippen Jr. For a lot of your minutes out there. Was that part of the game plan in practice? Did you practice against Severe to prepare for matching up against him?
Not necessarily. I mean, I didn't guard Xavier, but I knew I was going to be guarding Pippen, similarly to the way I guarded Sharif, chest in front. Don't let him blow by, stay down, keep the ball in front. I lock in on those keys and then put it to good use.
Hey, Jackson, just want to know how you mentally stay locked in from games where you might not see the floor to tonight when you're a crucial part of the second half effort. Just how do you mentally stay prepared?
Well, I'm mentally stay prepared because I'm locked in practice every day. I mean, every single guy on the team, no matter if they play 40 minutes like Xavier or they play 0 minutes, everybody's locked in at practice every single day. Everybody goes hard. Shout out Coach Linehan, all the coaching staff. They do a really good job of keeping the energy up no matter how many minutes you're going to play, and everybody gets reps.
Okay, let's have Jed May and then Palmer Toms.
Hey, Jackson, kind of 2 questions for you. One, what does it mean just to have Coach Green put the kind of faith in you to guard, Sharif Cooper and Scottie Pippen, 2 guys who were among the best in the league? And secondly, you mentioned being an energy guy. Just how, I guess, you keep it in your mind that you're helping this team with the energy you bring, even on nights like tonight where, points and assists and all that kind of stuff might not be showing up on the stat sheet.
What was your first question again? Sorry.
Just what does it mean for you to have Coach Green put the faith in you to guard Sharif Cooper and Scottie Pippen and guys like that?
It means a lot. It means a lot that he's seeing what I work on in practice, and that's something that I worked a lot on during the off season and during COVID. Me and my little brothers were in the backyard getting quicker, getting faster, getting stronger. So that's something that I really took pride in coming in this fall. And then the second question, as far as being an energy guy, everybody's got to find their role, and not everybody can be leading scorer. And I don't know, that seems maybe too obvious, but I feel like a lot of people need to find their role. And, I think a lot of guys on this team have found their role. And I just so happen to take up the energy guy spot.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jackson, along those same lines, as someone that has that kind of energy guy role, walk on that may not be expected to do as much. Do you feel like when you get out on the court, you play with a chip on your shoulder?
Absolutely. From the jump. No questions asked. There's always been a chip on my shoulder ever since I graduated high school and didn't really have too many offers and decided to walk on at Georgia, where I grew up being a dog. So there's always a chip on my shoulder. I mean, and I don't know, shout out my parents because they really pushed me to do the best.
All right, and last question, let's have Connor Riley.
Hey, Jackson, you guys won 3 straight SEC games. The first time you've done it under Coach Crean. Does that have any significance for you guys as a team that you are able to string along victories in this league now?
100%. Momentum's key. Anybody can pick up momentum, but as far as we're aware, we take it one game at a time. We're 1-0 tonight, and we're going to be 1-0 on Wednesday. So that's the goal.
All right, thanks so much, Jackson, and congrats on the win.
Thank you.
We'll be joined